Greetings, welcome back to Black Bear News, and please remember to like this video and make sure you are still subscribed. Bringing you this story, an ongoing, this kind of just gets updated now every couple of months, but this is from October 30th, BBC News. Alarming loss of insects and spiders recorded. Insects and spiders are declining in forests and grasslands across Germany, according to new research. Scientists have described the findings as alarming, saying the losses are driven by intensive agriculture. They are calling for a paradigm shift in land use policy to preserve habitat for the likes of butterflies, bugs, and flying insects. Are they going to say anything about climate change, heat? I mean, I'm sure other things are affecting them, but that, whatever. We'll read on. Recent studies have reported widespread declines in insect populations around the world. That is true. The latest analysis published in the journal Nature confirms that some insect species are being pushed down the path to extinction. It is becoming clearer and clearer that the drivers of insect decline are related to farming practices. So that's what they're tying it to, said Dr. Sebastian Siebold of the Technical University of Munich in Freising, Germany. I guess that's how it's pronounced. Our study confirms that insect decline is real. It might be even more widespread than previously thought, considering, for example, that also forests are experiencing declines in insect population, he told BBC News. I think it's alarming to see such a decline happens not only in intensively managed areas, but also in protected areas. So the sites that we think are safeguarding our biodiversity are not really working anymore. Oh, drat. The research team recorded data on more than 1 million individual insects and spiders, 2,700 different species at hundreds of grassland and forest sites in 3 regions of Germany between 2008 and 2017. They found that a marked decline in abundance and the number of species in both grasslands and forests. Many other studies in recent years have shown that individual species of insects, such as bees, have suffered huge declines, particularly in developed economies. However, some insect species, such as houseflies and cockroaches, appear to be on the up. Excuse me. Insect decline. Anyways. The general insect decline is linked to intensive agriculture, pesticides, and climate change. The loss of insects has far-reaching consequences for entire ecosystems. Insects provide a food security for many birds, amphibians, bats, and reptiles. A food source. Did I say food security? While plants rely on, but it is food security. Plants rely on insects for pollination. This is not good, and still continuing and confirmed by citizen journalists everywhere or commenters on YouTube channels that the lack of insects is pretty noticeable, as in very noticeable and alarming. And then once you notice that the insects aren't as abundant, then you start noticing the birds aren't as abundant and other creatures aren't as abundant. Which I've actually noticed here. We actually have a lot of bees in the backyard right now, which is great. I don't know how long they're going to be there. It's November. But the bees are flourishing for the moment, and I'll take that. Saw a couple butterflies. We had a huge population of birds here. Just on the daily, that was the normal, that there was a lot of birds making a lot of noise. And then one day this summer, I noticed that the bird noise had kind of gone away. to a very small, minute level, and it was very noticeable. Excuse me, very noticeable. So there definitely aren't as many birds. There are still birds around, but the level, the decline has been rapid and pretty noticeable, and hopefully they come back. I don't know where they went. I don't know if they just flew away and went somewhere else, or if there's just not as many birds around. I'm not sure. Thank you so much for your eyes, your ears, and your conscience. If you would like to support this channel, you can do so at the links below. Until next time, peace.